and it was a great system. And then I could siphon them out and put them in the garden, the lawn. It was really easy. In Utah, it's hard because when you store those down in your basement, unless you start filling containers like this and then haul them outside and pour them out, I don't know, maybe I'm lazy at heart. It's just easy for me to put them right down that drain, and then I take my water heater, hook it up again, and as it fills it up, I put this in. You just want to put this in so it gets dispersed, you know. So just with the pressure, the water pressure that goes in, it keeps the water moving, you know, that's sufficient to do that. And I fill them up, and it's so easy, and I just go from one to the other, and it just works.
Are all these, do the barrels or whatever, the container need to say that it's UV protected, or are they all UV protected?
If they're blue and they're water containers, they are UV protected.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they might say it on there as an extra selling point. I'm not sure. Yes.
So do you turn down your water heater before you fill it up, or you just with your totally hot water?
I turn it down. I do turn it down, but it's still warm water that goes in there. It's not hot water, but it's warm water that goes in there. But I figured I don't think that's a problem, and it never has been before.
So are you storing soft water? Do you have a water softener?
It is, but you know, if you took it out of your kitchen sink, it would be soft water. Well, not your kitchen sink, but yeah, it is soft water. Yeah, it is. But that is what works, and find the system that works for you. That's what's important. Find a place to store them. Find a way to rotate it. Find the products that you're, you know, comfortable with using. The point is, you need your survival water. You need your portable water. You need your water storage. Okay, now let's just do another scenario. Yes.
Sorry, one more quick. Those little purification things.
The water preserver.
They last.
These
so
come with
of them.
Yeah, these come with a 1-year shelf life. So you will want to put this in your barrel. Once it's in the barrel, it will preserve the water for 5 years. But don't buy like 10 of them and say, I've got 5 now and I've got 5 more for 5 years. Because it won't work that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Good question. Okay, so, yes.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Hear anything. So where do you get these containers?
You know what? I can get these. I actually got this one at Walmart. I've seen them at Cabela's. I've seen this one at Walmart, and I've also seen it at Emergency Essentials. We are working to get these from Reliance as a group and getting them at a group deal. So hopefully these are going to be on our order form. So we'll get those for a deal, because this truly is the one I like the best. I like the weight of the plastic. I really like Reliance. I like the spigot. I like the size. I like the storability of it. That's the one we're gonna get on the water, or on the order form. Okay, so now we've just had our emergency. We have no water, and we thought in the water, you know, you go to turn on your tap, no water comes out. But we have our water storage, and we have portable water, so we go and we use all of that. Well, there's going to be a day where we go down, and the barrel is empty. We still turn on the tap, nothing comes out. We've used our survival water, we've used our portable water, our barrels are now empty, they're now dry. What do we do? Where's another source of water in our home that we can turn to?
Toilet.
Okay, now that's very interesting that you brought that up. I used to tell people, never the toilet bowl, but the toilet tank it would be okay. Now, if you look on UtahReady.gov or ReadyUtah.gov, it will actually tell you the toilet tank is okay. If you go to the federal site, the Ready.gov, it says do not use the toilet tank or the toilet bowl. So I know that if you have any kind of a deodorant in your toilet tank, you've ruined that right there. I don't know exactly why they say don't use it, because to me it's rotated all the time. I wouldn't hesitate to use it if I needed to. If you're worried about it, boil it. You know, but that is a source. But I always make that stipulation now. I used to say tank, use the tank, never the bowl, but you know, you can use the tank. But Ready.gov says no, don't use either. So I don't readily promote go to your toilet tank. But you certainly could. I mean, and if you wanted to boil it or whatever, it's a source of water. Okay, where else? Okay, hot water heater. Does everybody know how to get the hot water, or get the water out of their heater? You can look on here. I've got the directions on your handout. Where else can you have water in your home? Okay, the pipes, the plumbing, all within the walls of your home are full of water. How do we access those pipes? Okay, the first thing you have to do is you have to turn off your water main, which you'll want to do anyways if we're out water, because you want to prevent any, if there's any contamination with the city water or they've been compromised, you want to stop it from entering your home. So typically, if we have we have an emergency and the water goes out, turn that main water valve off in your house. Does everybody know where it is? Locate it, label it, find where it is, know how to turn it off. It's usually just, I mean, all the new houses now, it's just that little lever, you know, and if it's parallel to the pipes, it's on. If it's perpendicular, it's off. So like we just turn ours down, you know, a quarter of a turn is all we do. But it's all labeled and everybody knows where it is. So we could turn that off very quickly. So the first thing you'll do is you'll turn the water off. And then you'll go up to the highest level in your house. You'll turn on a faucet. What that's going to do is introduce air into those pipes, and they're going to start forcing all the water down. Then when you go to the lowest part of your home and you turn on that, you'll get water that's gushing out. Okay, you can do that with your bathtub, your shower, your sinks, everything downstairs, turn it on. And you can turn it off as well, but it's now opened that all up, so that's a place of water. Okay, what are some unsafe sources of water? People think that they're water beds. Do not use your water bed for drinking or for food preparation. Your swimming pool, do not use it for food preparation or for drinking. It can be used for personal hygiene, although the water bed cannot. But all that water that's unsafe can always be used to flush toilets. So that's a great use for it. The water containers, that's kind of down here. If you want to prepare your own, 2-liter bottle is really the only bottle that the industry says is okay to store drinking water. So if you want to store your own drinking water, if you want water that's in something that you can easily lift and carry, and you want to do 2-liter bottles, the 2-liter soda bottles are the only bottles that are accepted, I guess, in the emergency preparedness industry as acceptable. You can prepare it. This gives you the directions on how you can prepare them. Don't use glass bottles. Don't use milk jugs. Don't store your water in bleach containers. You can do that if it's going to be sanitation water. Just don't do that if you want drinking water. Use your drinking water in the 2-liter soda bottles. Okay, water purification. This is a huge one because really now if we've used all the water in our homes and now we're forced to go and find water or collect water, I mean, don't you think we'd be going down to the Jordan River? Who's going to drink the Jordan River? Ah! Okay, so we have to, so really the next step after that is to learn how to purify it or filter it. Okay, there's 3 ways you can purify water. You can boil it. At our altitude, you need to come to a rolling boil for 10 minutes. 10 to 12 minutes. That will kill all of your virus, all of your bacteria, all of your protozoa, your cyst, all of that. It kills it all. The other thing you can do is you can use your bleach. It has been highly tested, and you can use 1 quart, put 2 drops. If it's cloudy, you can put 4 drops. Now, here's the thing. Here's a caution on how bleach works. When you put bleach into something, it doesn't immediately kill everything. You have to give it some time to kill all of the bacteria. And sometimes there's more bacteria than the bleach that you add. So just because you've added bleach doesn't mean you now automatically have clean water. So they always tell you to do the smell test. You want to smell and make sure that you can smell a slight chlorine odor. If you cannot, that's telling you that the bleach that you put in your water was all used up killing bacteria, and there could be more bacteria in your water. So you'll add it again, and then you'll wait about 30 minutes because it takes time for it to kill it all, and see if you have this, if you can smell a slight chlorine odor. If you can, your water's been disinfected. However, it's this catch-22 because now we don't want to drink the chlorine, okay? We don't want to